Welcome back everybody, back with a new video of Hunter x Hunter Greed Adventure. Today we're going to be talking about HISOKA, doing a character review / showcase. Now, look at his stats real quick. It's 1,909 HP, 130 AP, and I don't know what the next two say, but I do know it's a 15% critical rate. Pretty sure that's what it means. And then his skill increases his critical rate by 50% for 15 seconds, which is pretty nice. He is a paper unit and he is a 5-star. Because there is a 4-star unit of him, and he is only level 90, by the way. He is not level 100 because mainly the rate is not out yet to farm to basically, actually, scratch that. I am poor in terms of gold, so I can't make him 100. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. I'm too poor, I forgot. I am too poor to upgrade him. So we're going to be testing him out against the Uvo raid. We'll be doing that. We're only going to be testing out his damage. We're going to test it out, and then we're going to leave, and then come right back with the cards. Currently, mine has no cards, so you guys can see the base damage of no cards. Now, let's go do this. We're only mirrored here, basically, to test out the damage. I'm going to be testing out his normal attacks, and then his skill, and then after that, we're going to leave, and then come back with some cards, and then see if there's any difference. There is a 30-second cooldown. Now, let's talk about who he's very similar in this meantime. So, someone who is very similar to him is going to be Kurapika. Kurapika is a little bit more tankier than him, but HISOKA is more of a DPS, while Kurapika is a little bit more tankier. So if you do want to compare him to somebody else, it will be Kurapika mainly because they do almost the exact same thing, but Kurapika reduces movement speed, which is kind of not helpful, but he is more tanky. God, I keep calling Kurapika a she. I don't know why. All right, let's go do this. We're going to get knocked down immediately. That's usually how it works. So what we're going to be doing is basically wait till Ugo tries to charge up, power up, and all that. We're going to be doing some normal attacks there. Here, he knocks you down twice. So, I mean, you really can't do anything against this. Because Hisoka's hitbox is very little. You guys will see right now. His hitbox is very little. As you can see, 350 damage per hit on this normal attack is pretty meh. So there we go. We got to throw him back. Now, the only issue I do have with him is his hitbox. Look how small that is. But he's doing about 1,500 damage, 1,600 damage, 1,500 damage. Pretty nice damage. Now let's go leave real quick so you guys can compare the damage. So remember that. He did about 1,500 damage on his skill. Only about 350-ish with his normal attacks with no cards. Now let's go add some cards on him. Trust me. For some odd reason, I have tried to do that raid, Uvo raid. I keep on failing. I keep on failing for some odd reason, even if I have it on auto. Alright, now we have HISOKA with the cards. Let's go test out his damage yet again. We're mainly only testing it on the 50k here, only because we are here to see the damage. Shouldn't really change much as soon as the higher you go up. The only thing that gets really difficult, I think, the higher you go up in raids is the less damage not less damage. The more HP they have and the more damage they do. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Don't think they're much tankier. I just think they have a lot more HP. I could be wrong about that, but we're here mainly to test out, no attribute, all that. Actually, no, HISOKA does more attribute against Uvo because Uvo is a rock type character. I forget. Rock, paper, scissors. Always forget about that. So, let's see. He does have cards on now. They're all 3 as cards. Now, let's see if it's really much of a difference. Because we were just testing out his base damage. Now, let's see how much he really does with cards and all that. Now, like I said, we get thrown to the floor. Usually how it is in the beginning. Cannot really avoid it. Now, let's go see how this is. Come on, Uvo. Throw it down. He's going to throw it down. Watch. He really is. He really is. Think I'm lying. Alright, let's do this. Now, alright, there's some damage, 400 damage. So he's doing about an extra 100 damage in his normal attacks, which is pretty nice. Now let's do his skill. If I can make it in time. Alright, skill. His skill is doing about 1,200, 1,700, 1,800, 1,800 if it crits. So he was doing about 637 because he has increased critical chance. Now he is doing a significant increase in damage. Went up about 2,000 on his skill, and he went up about 200 on his normal attacks whenever it is boosted. When it's not boosted, he's doing about an extra 100 of damage. He's doing about 400, as you see right there on the critical. He's doing 670, which is not that bad because without the critical hit, he does usually 500 before the cards. With the cards now, he's doing about 600. So basically, on his skill, it's an increase by 200. And then his normal attacks is increased by 100. Not bad. Really not that bad. But how would I rank him? Now, he's a really, really good DPS. That skill hits about 5 to 7 times. Now, you could slow it down. I do not want to do this again. You could slow it down and try to count it. Personally, I forgot to count it. I forgot to count it, but it hits about 5 to 7 times if I could, a rough estimate there. Now, I highly recommend that he is actually a pretty good character. He's a mainly DPS character, so that means he is pretty squishy. Now, I'm very curious if we are going to get another HISOKA in the future. I would assume we do. I highly doubt that this HISOKA will be the only 5-star HISOKA that we get. Depending on how they want to do it, if they're going to go just take stuff from only the anime, or they're going to take stuff from the manga. Just really depends how Bandai really wants to handle the game. Now, is he worth pulling? Or, worth going for? Personally, I think yes. He is very, very good in terms of co-op, because that skill really does turn into like a whirlwind. Now, his hitbox is about the only issue I have with him. His hitbox is pretty small, as you saw in the the battle we just did twice. It's a pretty small hitbox. I am not a fan of that, but it does turn into like a little whirlwind, like a little whirlpool basically, because I'm pretty sure it extends out. Could be wrong about that, but still, his hitbox is very small. You have to get really, really close. But I do recommend he's actually a pretty fun and nice damage dealer. But like I said, you want to compare him with somebody, it is basically going to be Kurapika. Kurapika, a little bit more tankier, while HISOKA on the other hand is a little bit more DPS. But overall, I think he's a pretty nice character. This is basically a very short review. I really want to go in more in depth, but at the moment we do not have the tower. I wish we had the tower. I wish we do. Because right now the only way to really test him out is in terms of raids. No reason to test him out in story, because story is really not that much of an issue compared to raids. While on the hand, raids are a lot more harder. And raids you could do with other people. We only did it solo basically to show you guys in terms of damage. But once the tower does come out, I will test out HISOKA there. But I will be testing out every single character in terms of review, testing out their damage, seeing how they do, and then we'll go from there. Because currently at the moment, in terms of farming and all that, the only main way to really test them out is in raids. Currently, we do not have the tower yet. Hopefully it should come soon, so we are able to test out new characters there and probably have better characters do better there than they do in raids and all that stuff. So, but other than that though, it's a very short HISOKA review. Hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want me to do Bisky next, or who else? I'll let you guys decide. Bisky or the other 4-star HISOKA. Well, not mind either one actually. But other than that though, hope you guys liked the video. It's a very short review because there's not really much to really test him out in besides from raids. Other than that though, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.